Does the hoof determine the landing? That honestly is a loaded question because of course it does. There's no way that it can't. But that doesn't always mean that it's the hoof that's the issue. Sometimes it's body issue, joint issues, tendons, muscles, everything plays a part in the way that a horse moves and how the feet connect with the ground. So this is a wild stallion, and I figure he's about 4 or 5 years old. And I know the bottom of the picture is cut off a little bit, but you can tell that he is pretty much landing right on his heel bulbs, which is insane. But he's got a nice stretch there too. We were actually in the truck while I was taking pictures and he was trotting down the side of the road. So it was pretty neat. Okay, so heel first landing. This horse has shoes on. His feet are not great. They're very long in the heels, but they're not too long in the toe. So how is this horse able to walk heel first landing? Any takers?
He's got to
the
adjust
sheets are heavy.
Okay, Kevin?
He's got to adjust his stride to be able to do it.
Yeah, but he has full extension of his leg here because that's a nice heel first landing.
Yeah.
So he's got a nice stretch to his leg, which is good. That's what you want to see.
Yeah.
So how is he able to do that? Knowing that his feet are overgrown and he's got shoes on, so that means he's also got contracted feet. How is he able to land heel first? Ines?
I'm not sure.
That's okay. It's because his heel is actually at the back of his foot. His feet are long, yes, but his are growing straight down. Okay. Now he does have a weak caudal foot, but he has also got stilettos on. So the back of his foot is actually not connecting with the ground. So his frog and his digital cushion are not engaged. So that means that he can do this because he's not using the back of the foot and his heel is where it should be versus too far forward. Okay. So now if you change, see how the angle of his hairline, there is no angle, it's pretty well horizontal. Now, if you changed his foot and made it so that this horse could actually use the back part of his foot properly, he would not be able to land heel first because it's underdeveloped. And it would take time to build that up. So it's not, he's doing good because he's walking heel first, but it's still not good because he does have a lot of issues going on internally. And that's things that we can't see. So with the contraction, he'll have thrush, he'll have a weak digital cushion, he'll have a weak frog. So there's a lot more to it. Any questions? Clear as mud? Okay, so this is a heel first landing. So what you want to look for with a heel first landing is this flip. See that little flip that he's doing? So what that means is because there is no muscle from the knee down or from the hock down, it's all tendons and it works on the horse's leg works on a pulley system. So that means that he is not trying to stop his hoof from extending forward. So this is how he saves his energy because he's not stopping his foot. He's letting it go completely forward and he can move out. Look at the gap between his strides. And that's the ultimate walk. And that's not him walking really fast or anything like that. This is my big guy. He was the only one at our Beyond the Ride clinic last year that was actually landing heel first. So he's the one that I pulled out of the paddock to use as a demo. And this guy can cover a lot of ground with minimal effort. So he doesn't get tired near as easy as a lot of the other horses do, because he doesn't have to work as hard to move his legs.